The 2021 ES 250 is the first Lexus ES available with all-wheel drive.
The Lexus ES historically has been a front-wheel drive vehicle. The hybrid was introduced a few years ago and is doing really, really well. But when you look at the ES sales-wise for Lexus, it's done really well in the smile of the US. So that would be kind of connecting Florida through Southern California. Does really, really well in the Miami area, big market in Texas, and obviously does well in Southern California. But we've heard a little bit in the Northeast with sedan sales, especially the ES, and same with the Pacific Northwest. You look at inclement weather, people want a little more, they want a little more.
When they get home, they want to get up their driveway.
They want to get up their driveway. They want a little more confidence that when they're out and a snowstorm randomly hits, that they're going to be okay and be able to get home.
Zach Reed is the East Coast Communications Manager for Toyota and Lexus.
There. And we think it's going to do really, really well in the Northeast. Kind of the target market. I would say not as much volume in the South, where front-wheel drive is more than adequate. But when you look at, so far it's been out for about 4 months, the top 10 dealerships selling ES all-wheel drive are in 3 states, and that's New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut.
The 2021 Lexus ES all-wheel drive is for people who like the handling of a sedan, but want the traction of power to all 4 wheels. The 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine generates 203 horsepower, and it's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. The dial-a-ride system has 3 settings: Eco, Normal, and Sport. The trim we tested is the F Sport, which has stiffened suspension and rides more like a sports sedan than a luxury highway cruiser. Personally, I like the softer suspension, but that's really an individual choice. The Lexus Safety Suite includes a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, a color heads-up display, and intelligent high beams. Basically, what all that means is the Lexus will help you avoid hitting people in crosswalks, will keep you in your lane on the highway, helps you steer, and gives you the information you really need projected onto the windshield so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. Unlike some previous luxury cars, Lexus has a touchpad with a few buttons that allows you to operate a vast array of entertainment and navigation systems without having to leave fingerprints all over the 8-inch color screen in the center. The N-Form Safety Connect system allows you to talk to a real operator who can look things up for you and automatically send directions to your screen. It's a lot safer than playing with your phone or punching around through menus at 70 miles an hour. The one flaw is the pig squeal connect sound, which reminded me of AOL on dial-up, but that should be an easy software fix on future models. The Lexus also has a panic button on the headliner in case of a medical or other type of emergency. Another nice safety feature, especially if you're one of those people who forgets his phone or never seems to remember to charge it. The ES comes standard with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I wouldn't buy a new car that didn't have this type of seamless integration with my smartphone. As much as all of us know you shouldn't text and drive, the system will read you your messages and also take dictation. By the way, does anyone know what dictation is anymore? The 17-speaker Mark Levinson audio system was great, especially when listening to E Street Radio during these troubled times on my trip to and from Washington and the Jersey Shore. There's just something about Bruce Springsteen that makes me feel like everything's going to be all right with America. You can wave your foot under the rear bumper to make the power trunk lid open or close, which is great when your arms are full. But what really makes the ES all-wheel drive F Sport special is what's under the trunk, power to the rear wheels in addition to the front.
Absolutely. It's such a huge point that you're making there. All-wheel drive, to give the confidence of knowing that if you leave and a sudden storm comes on, which we obviously know happens in the Northeast a lot, you're going to be able to get home safely with the all-wheel drive sending torque to the rear axle when needed.
The base price for the all-wheel drive ES F Sport is $45,700. Options on our test car included a power rear sunshade, which I love because not only will it shield children in the back seat from harsh sunlight, it's great for driving at night when you want to subdue the headlights behind you. Triple beam LED headlamps are a nice safety feature for those of us who don't drive with night vision goggles, even though they're a $1,500 option. All kidding aside, the headlamps on the Lexus are amazing and didn't seem to blind people coming the other way. The EPA considers the ES a mid-size car. It's rated at 25 miles per gallon in the city and 34 on the highway.
If you enjoyed this review, and I hope you did, make sure to subscribe to Real World Test Drive on YouTube and follow me at Grant Winter on Twitter. Inside the Baltimore Harbor Tunnel, I'm Grant Winter reporting for Real World Test Drive.